Hi and welcome to Skill Curve. If you are someone who deals with huge records of data and has to perform data entry frequently, then this video is for you. Manually entering data can take a longer time as we may have to scroll up and down several times to check the column header and later enter the data cell by cell. We might also make an error while manually entering a record. Having a data entry form not only saves our time but also makes our work error-free. It also makes finding records easier. Adding data entry from option to quick access toolbar. While intending to work with forms in Excel, you would notice that there is no option to use a data entry form in Excel. To use it, you will have to first add it to the Quick Access toolbar or the ribbon. To add data entry form option, go to Files, Options, Quick Access toolbar, select all commands, Forms. Now you can see that the Forms icon is added to the Quick Access toolbar. Turn data into an Excel table. If you haven't already converted your data set to a table, then trying to open the form will give an error like this. For data entry form to work, your data should be in an Excel table. If it isn't already, you'll have to convert it into an Excel table. I could also do it using a Ctrl+T shortcut. Click anywhere inside the data set you intend to work with and then click on the Forms icon. Parts of the data entry form. A data entry form in Excel looks like this and has many different buttons. New. This will clear any existing data in the form and allow you to create a new record. Delete. This will allow you to delete an existing record. For example, if I hit the delete key in the above example, it will delete the record for Sarah. Restore. If you're editing an existing entry, you can restore the previous data in the form if you haven't clicked New or hit Enter yet, just like this. Find Previous. This will find the previous entry. Find Next. This will find the next entry. Criteria. This allows you to find specific records, especially based on conditions. Close. This will close the form. The data entry form. Creating a new entry. To create a new entry using the data entry form in Excel, select any cell in the Excel table, click on the form icon in the Quick Access toolbar, enter the data in the form fields. Hit the Enter key or click the New button to enter the record in the table and get a blank form for the next record. Let's just create a few more records to experiment with. How to navigate through existing records. While using data entry form, you can easily navigate and edit the records without leaving the dialog box, especially if you are working with many columns. To navigate the records, go to the next entry, click on the Find Next button, and to go to the previous entry, click the Find Previous button. Using the Criteria button. Another method to navigate and look for records easily is by using the Criteria button. For example, I want to look for marks below 15. So I will enter a condition less than 15 and hit enter. It will bring me all records with marks below 15 only. Now I don't have to go through every record individually. I can use previous or next buttons to quickly find my desired result. If you have been inconsistent while entering your records, like I have entered remarks as good, not so good, or very very good, then I can use asterisk and then type the word good. This is called the wildcard character criteria. This will now fetch all records containing the word good along with it. Next, you can navigate within those records using previous and next buttons. Restore old record values. Let's suppose I have just begun editing this particular record, but I suddenly need to go back to my older data again. I can click Restore and go back to the previous values as before. The only limitation is that I shouldn't have clicked Enter while editing my record or hit New. In this case, the older values will be erased and become unable to restore. Deleting records. You can delete records from the data entry form itself. Now you can close the form if you are done entering and deleting records from your table. Restricting data entry. You can use data validation in cells to make sure the data entered conforms to a few rules. For example, if you want to make sure that the score column only accepts numbers, you can create a data validation rule to only allow whole numbers. If a user enters a data that is not a whole number, it will not be allowed, and the user will be shown an error like this. Here is how to create these rules when doing data entry. Select the cells or even the entire column where you want to create a data validation rule. I am selecting English score column. Click the Data tab. Click the Data Validation option. In the Data Validation dialog box within the Settings tab, select Whole Number from the Allow drop-down. Specify the minimum and maximum range of score. Entries within this whole number range would be valid and rest all would be denied. Now, if you use the data entry form to enter data in the scores column and if it is not a whole number within the specified range, then it will not be allowed. You will see this message. Similarly, you can use data validation with data entry forms to make sure users don't end up entering the wrong data. You can apply this data validation to all columns of the form. I hope this video was really useful to you and you learned how to create data entry forms in Excel. Do share your experience with us in the comments below.